When it comes to real estate, there is never a shortage of interest. We know how many people purchase a house, the amount of money saved by doing so, and the profit made on properties sold. With televisions full of shows dedicated to every aspect of purchasing property, like fixer-upper and million-dollar listing, few can claim ignorance. From real estate agents to remodelers and builders, investors, and interior designers, many TV show hosts have become celebrities in their own right after cameras followed them as they attempted to buy a house. But do you think these people are successful? So, if you want to know how much they earn, then this video is for you. Exclusive for our Real Estate Real Talk members, we will talk about the richest reality real estate TV stars and how much they make. So without further ado, let's get into the video. It may be surprising to know that many HGTV stars are real estate agents. Before they achieved fame on HGTV, they were just living normal lives. When their businesses began exploding and making more profit, their wallets got better too. Who knew flipping houses could be so profitable? Starting with nothing to having everything. Tarek El Moussa explains that living in his mom's garage before getting on Flip or Flop motivated him enough to work for 120 days and make $1 million in order to own his first home. Not only have HGTV stars like Tarek earned themselves homes, but the network has also made them millionaires. This network's richest stars have come from a variety of different sources. Some of them may surprise you. First off is Jonathan and Drew Scott. The Scott brothers are actors and originally used real estate as a way to make money, but later realized that the business allowed them to make a lot more and also be their own boss. They bought properties, fixed them up, and sold them at a profit because they could make good money while working on other projects. After their first few flips, the Property Brothers were called to host several real estate shows due to their background. At first, I remember thinking, this is lame. I don't want to be host. I want to be a superstar. I want to act. Drew admitted to USA Today. However, after thinking about the opportunities hosting would give them, they gave it a shot. It took us in a direction we never would have imagined. Jonathan told Smashing Interviews magazine, "There's not much left to be said about the Property Brothers, such that they were worth $200 million and are two of HGTV's richest stars. They also seem to be quite humorous in their interviews. However, this is not their only source of income. They are the founders of Scott Brothers Entertainment, own a design platform called Casaza, authored several books, and even develop an app called Property Brothers Home Design. Whatever happened to Mike Holmes? Though he's not on HGTV anymore, he's still one of the richest stars on the network, worth a hefty $30 million. Holmes is first and foremost a contractor, seeing the same mistakes being made during construction. His expertise in home renovation sheds new perspective on the work he's done since his name was created as a contractor. After all, Holmes has seen success with shows Holmes on Homes and Holmes Makes It Right. I appreciate being in the position to educate people on what's right, whether it's how a home should be constructed or how it should be inspected," he told Working RE. Holmes' can-do attitude and make it right motto are what made homeowners trust him. In fact, he was named the third most trustworthy celebrity in 2012 by Forbes. Holmes said, "It amazes me that after doing my television show all these years, I'm still seeing a lot of homeowners making the same knucklehead mistakes over and over. However, without these mistakes, Holmes would not have his show or millions of dollars." Holmes also published the bestsellers Make It Right, Inside Home Renovation with Canada's Most Trusted Contractor, and Holmes Inspection. He also created the Holmes Approved Homes Program, a contracting company. Chip and Joanna Gaines have a hit HGTV show and home decor lines, and they have become millionaires. Their show Fixer Upper showcases the process of turning hopeless homes into beautiful investments. Fixer Upper aired from 2013 to 2018 over the course of 5 seasons. The couple reportedly brought in $30,000 per episode, meaning they could have made up to $510,000 in just one season. They've become as popular as the show. Before all that, they were struggling to pay their mortgage and put food on the table for their 4 children. With the popularity of their artwork, the Gaines Company was seen by the producer for CBS Sunday Morning. They were running their construction company and had always thought they would spend their lives restoring homes, but never imagined it would lead to being on air. In addition to the many renovations they have done, the Gaines have a net worth of $20 million that makes them one of the richest stars on HGTV. It's a dream come true, Joanna says, because at the end of the day, what we're passionate about is creating home for families. HGTV Canada's most popular show is Island of Bryan, where celebrities Brian and Sara Baumler live in a tropical paradise. This series has made them some of the richest HGTV stars, as they now boast an estimated net worth of $20 million. Due to the high ratings from fans, the Baumlers were shown on US TV in March 2020. If the show does as well in the States, said Brian to Sun Sentinel, it could ruin our anonymity. Despite being an island couple, they are known differently in the States. The Island of Bryan became Renovation Island. The series Renovation Island follows the Baumler family's move to the Bahamas and their efforts to renovate a resort. This series has been most successful on Discovery and has led to a 60% increase in viewership during Sunday nights. The financial prospects have been brightened by the show, giving them more opportunities in TV hosting positions. Brian likely had a net worth of $20 million before he became famous on the island. Although the exact salaries of people who work on the show is unknown, Brian and Sara invested $10 million into renovating the island, producing an episode cost between $45,000 to $50,000. Christina Anstead has had a life-changing experience from being on television. She shared on Instagram that TV has made her one of the richest HGTV stars with a net worth of $12 million. Christina Hall rose to fame as a host of HGTV's Flip or Flop, which she formerly hosted with ex-husband Tarek El Moussa. She also spent time running their real estate company, Tarek and Christina. Many fans know Anstead from Flip or Flop, but she actually got her start as a judge on Brother vs. Brother, and she was sought out to be part of that company because she has an eye for design. While I never wanted to be on TV, stepping out of my comfort zone and into the unknown has always been my thing, she continued. And the world fell in love with her as part of the dynamic duo on Flip or Flop. Despite going through 2 public divorces, Anstead has stayed focused on house flipping. She's been able to continue working with her ex-husband Tarek El Moussa and even open up to the world on Christina on the Coast. I enjoyed every second of it, she told Yahoo. And I think in the end, that's all that really matters. Christina is currently the lead host on Christina on the Coast. This show navigates her life post-divorce as she helps clients flip properties and make ends meet. Celebrity Net Worth places her earnings at nearly $50,000 per episode as of 2019. Even though Divine Design and Candice Tells All have been taken off the air, Candice Olson is still succeeding in the world of decor. HGTV catapulted her own collection and today has made her one of its richest stars with a net worth of $10 million. Candice Olson is an interior designer from Canada and the host of a long-running HGTV show, Divine Design. It aired for 16 seasons from 2003 to 2010 and focused on redesigning homes. Afterward, she hosted the program Candice Tells All, which aired for 6 seasons from 2011 to 2015 and focused on her inspirations as well as her design process. Additionally, she launched her own line of products called Candice Olson Collection. The interior designer originally planned to study medicine, but she enjoyed decorating. She felt like her work became her whole world after she graduated. She went on for a few jobs in design firms and created her own successful business in 1994. Olson first started appearing in local television, sharing her eye for design with daytime viewers. I went into TV kicking and screaming. Olson explained in her book Candice Olson on Design. TV was not something she was used to, but obviously she was amazing at it. Her salary made her a millionaire. In a Business of Home interview, Olson spoke about the demanding hours required to work on the show, but noted it brought her into the public eye and helped her business expand. Tarek El Moussa was just a typical real estate agent when the market crashed in 2008. So to make money, he started flipping houses. I saw that the potential profit was huge. He told Business Insider, and he was right. With a new gig that constantly generated money, El Moussa invested in a camera crew to document his flips and flops. HGTV came calling, and the rest is history. The show Flip or Flop propelled him to the top. There are 10 seasons of the show, starting in April 2013 and ending in March 2022. Distractify reported Tarek received a whopping $50,000 per episode. Outside of the show, he has built a career as a real estate investor. He remains one of the richest HGTV stars, worth $10 million today. However, starring alongside his ex-wife, Christina Anstead, draw a lot of attention to the duo when they divorced in 2016. It was the absolute worst thing in the world, he told USA Today. Now I embrace the fact that people know all about me. Tarek El Moussa found success in flipping homes and began advising those who wanted to do the same. Literally half the time they don't listen to me, which makes for good TV, he says. Hilary Farr, one of HGTV's richest stars, wants homeowners to love the house she designed for them. And it seems she's getting a paycheck too. As of this writing, this love it or list it star is worth $8 million. How did she get there? Originally, this female designer was set for the show business. She has a lengthy resume because she acted in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. However, Farr was also flipping houses early on and would sell them for a profit. I loved redecorating and renovating houses I lived in. So then I found out that I was really good at it and that I loved doing it and making money too, said Farr to Meow. Farr loves her job on HGTV because she gets to combine design and life on camera. She feels blessed to be working with the crew, who are very nice, and her co-host David, who is also very nice. The paycheck seemed pretty good too. This show involves couples that choose between staying in their home or living elsewhere. Hilary Farr, an interior designer, and David Weissen, a real estate agent, offer renovation or build options. Hilary Farr will design your home with renovations, or you can decide to buy and build it yourself. Farr has an artistic eye and tremendous talent, which is why she typically wins clients on the show. To be fair though, her pre-show earnings are not public. Her co-host earnings are more than $23,000 per episode. Long before HGTV made a star out of rehab addict Nicole Curtis, her house flips came with many hardships. There are people who think that all of this came easily, Curtis said in an interview with Country Living. I want them to know I was working for $9.75 an hour at the Banana Republic, I was waiting tables, I was cleaning toilets. HGTV helped Curtis make her next move by giving her a show. Even though she spent the first season of the show dumpster diving for materials to save money, eventually HGTV helped her become one of its richest stars. Curtis has always been a real estate agent who loved renovation. She spent her career renovating houses that no other homeowner would undertake. Because of this, she is not able to profit from her flips, but instead still owns every single one of them. Now she rents them out as Airbnbs and earns enough money to have a net worth of $7 million. Real estate broker Egypt Sharad is the host of HGTV's hit shows Flipping Virgins and Property Virgins, both of which revolve around finding clients the perfect home and educating them on real estate investing along the way. She and her builder husband, Mike Jackson, started another 2022 show called Married to Real Estate. Growing up, Sharad found out that real estate is in her family and she can ideally imagine Thanksgiving dinners. This was what steered Sharad away from the real estate industry at a young age, and so she instead got into radio. But as I got older and wiser, I realized you have to do smarter things with that money, and I grew up knowing that real estate was the foundation of wealth, she continued. And she's right. It's made her worth $6 million and one of HGTV's richest stars. Sharad began flipping houses to make money. After a while, Sharad realized that she was wasting too much money on commissions. That's when she decided to become a real estate agent herself. She never gave up working on the radio on the side, so when HGTV came calling, it was a dream come true to combine broadcasting and building up houses. I jumped at the opportunity and felt like it was a gift from God to finally have a platform that shows all the different sides of me, Sharad added. Egypt Sharad is also the CEO of the Atlanta-based Egypt Sharad Real Estate Group. She has a net worth of $6 million due to her work as an author, realtor, and television personality. David Weissen was working as a real estate agent when he got a call to audition for Love It or List It. He had never done TV work before, but his sister worked in the industry and encouraged him to try it out. A week later, she called saying the pilot he auditioned for was shooting in a week. It's been proven over a dozen seasons that Weissen has a much fun with Farr, as they are known for arguing on TV. Me and Hillary have a lot of fun together, he told the real estate talk show. It sure looks like the paycheck is worth it too. He is now one of HGTV's richest stars with a net worth of $6 million. However, while HGTV gives Weissen a full plate, he still keeps himself busy on his breaks from shooting. I sell real estate for a living, he continued. So, that accounts for some of his cash too. HGTV's home by Novogratz had quite an effect on the hosts, Courtney and Robert Novogratz. When they flipped their first place, we acted as the contractors, architects, and designers, says Courtney to Forbes. They started flipping houses, and that helped them stand out. It was the beginning, although in some ways, I feel like I'm just getting started. They have made themselves worth $4 million, which is two of HGTV's richest stars. Along with their 7 children, their own design line, and their second role managing their kids' acting careers, because come on, they already had major success on the small screen. This couple obviously likes to stay busy. Jumping into other aspects aside from interior design is what Courtney attributes her success to. After all, it's the perfect way to bring in a big paycheck. I will never be the richest, Courtney said. It is about constantly seeking happiness for myself and those around me. She also has 7 mouths to feed. As Scott McGillivray's show is about renovating properties, he comes from the perspective of being a carpenter. Being a carpenter is how he got started on the show. Then, by renovating properties, he began making money and gained a lot more of it through that career. As of today, he is worth $4 million. He is initially one of HGTV's richest stars. McGillivray originally began investing in real estate when he could not find a place to rent as a college student. He then realized that he could live in his home and rent out rooms to his friends while they were away on holidays. He transferred programs in school, and by the time he was 25, had 25 properties under his possession. Thanks to HGTV, McGillivray is able to share his expertise with a wide audience. He does not make much money, but it's rewarding because he likes seeing homeowners get on the right track. There you have our Real Estate Real Talk video for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and like this video. If you think that we have delivered value, please share this video with one person. Just one share is enough for us, for you to show your appreciation for the commitment and hard work we all put together in creating this video that teaches and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. And you don't know that one share could go a long way. And keep in mind that no matter how many times you're going to watch this video, you won't see any results unless you take action. Goodbye and see you at the next one.